Coming up, one backyard doing double duty with two families. Crews make a big splash with a new pool, but is it big enough?
Looking at it, I just don't think it looks as big as what I really thought it would be.
And a fight with City Hall over the yard's main attraction.
You do a lot of pre-work, getting ready for everything, and then the code of the county gets in the way of that.
It's all about making room for everyone and using techniques that are universal. This is capturing free water.
That is correct.
Stick around to see if bigger really is better. I'm Justin Cave and this is Groundbreakers. Homeowners John and Michelle put this basketball court in almost a year ago. It's great, but it's the only game in town. Now they have plans for the rest of the space, starting with a new swimming pool. Is it going to be a slam dunk or an air ball? Let's go. Michelle, so how come you guys want a pool now?
Well, we have 5 kids and we've been swimming in the neighbor's pool, which is my husband's brother next door.
And you say next door, but it's a good 100 yards.
Yeah, it's quite a haul over there.
So your brother lives next door?
Yes, sir. Identical twin brother.
I'm an identical twin too.
That's an amazing thing.
Are you older or younger?
He's actually 2 minutes older than I am.
My brother's 2 minutes older than me too. It's wild, isn't it?
That's unique. Yep.
So you guys have been over there swimming, and now it's time for your own pool.
Yeah.
Exactly right.
They've been working with landscape designer Shane LeBlanc on a yard that will do double duty for both families. And it all starts with a free-form pool.
The freeform is going to make it kind of look like, instead of a big Olympic square pool, it's going to give it a nice, little classy look.
But the free-form shape really spices it up, and then it looks like there's going to be a large pool decking.
That's correct, very large pool decking. And then they'll have steps that comes up. We're actually adding on a new set of stairs here on the backside, the deck.
Quicker access right to the pool.
Quicker access, that's correct. The pool deck we made a little bit larger than normal. Like you said, he has a twin brother, they have kids, so multiple people can be on this pool deck.
Just the 2 households getting together is 12 people. Add extended family, friends, and neighbors, and the yard gets crowded quickly. So to allow all the outdoor action to stay outdoors, there's another big feature in Shane's plan. So tell me a little bit about the cabana.
The cabana will be exposed beams, A-frame, have columns across the base, and each column will have stacked stone 24 inches up. And then it'll have an outdoor kitchen on the inside.
I just want to make sure that I have somewhere to go out there and sit and relax, a kitchen area so that I can cook, because I am the one who actually does the grilling in the family, so.
That's right. That's right. I'll be in the pool when the girls go.
But just getting the cabana on the plan has been a struggle.
We initially started with like a rectangular type of shape, but the county deemed it to be like a storage area or barn, if you will. So we had to change the shape of the structure just to meet code. It's somewhat frustrating because you do a lot of pre-work, getting ready for everything, and then the code of the county gets in the way of that.
John and Michelle want the cabana to flow nicely with the existing basketball court. Shane has a way to do that with a set of stadium stairs.
We'll have the same effect of having bleachers at a high school football game.
Right.
Kids will actually be able to sit on the stadium stairs and look out. They'll give them the stadium effect.
So this area right here is for everybody that's going to be sitting on the bench while the game's going on.
That's correct.
A supersized swimming pool, an outdoor kitchen underneath a large open-air cabana, and ample stadium seating at the basketball court. That's plenty of kid-friendly fun, but the end result still has to look like a backyard, not a playground. So Shane's plan will also include some serious landscaping. Shane, with the grade changes here, it's definitely going to call for a wall. So it looks like on the plan here, that curved wall is going to come right around here and curve right around the swimming pool like it does on the plan.
We're trying to make this kind of secluded, so when you walk through, you look down into a lagoon that's kind of hidden. So.
Nice, nice. So the taller trees and shrubs will create the height, and you'll have a lot of plants for the understory.
That's correct.
But as for specific plant choices, John and Michelle aren't thinking that far out yet.
We just wanted to concentrate on getting the pool in first, and that way we can visualize on where we want certain things to go and how we want certain things to look.
First things first, you guys just want to get this pool in.
Right.
And it sounds like this is definitely going to be the new hangout for both families.
We think so.
The crew starts by laying out the new pool. They take careful measurements, using the house as a reference point to place the pool exactly where Shane's plan calls for it. But once they have the outline sprayed out, Michelle is suddenly nervous.
Looking at it, I just don't think it looks as big as what I really thought it would be.
Everybody always says that, you know, once the paint's on the ground, is that as big as it's going to be? But once he starts digging it and they start working this grade out, it's really going to take shape.
Okay.
However, if you do want it bigger,
Yeah.
I'd say something to John right now.
Yeah, I'm wondering, he's over there talking to the pool guy. I'm wondering if that's maybe what he's concerned about too.
For pool builder Jeff Holloway, it's the question he hears every time he gets ready to dig.
That's very common. The paint doesn't do it justice. When the hole's in the ground, the homeowners usually say, wow, that's a lot bigger than I was expecting.
But before the guys can dig a pool, they have to get the site ready. The entire pool and concrete deck need to sit on a flat, level plane well below the existing sloping grade. That's the first thing to be dug. Once this level, the subgrade is set and the pool shape has been staked out, the real work begins. An excavator scoops out the soil, getting as close to the form boards as the operator can get. Then, workers follow behind with hand tools, cutting down the sides. John and Michelle's kids have a front row seat for the excavation. But soon, it's old news. They're often playing in a yard that, whether they realize it or not, will never be the same again. When we come back, a cost-effective way to dress up an unsightly necessity.
Well, it's a third of the price of the common stacked stone wall.
And later, the supports for the cabana get no support from county inspectors.
They failed inspection twice, and I think one actually has passed, and the other 5 have not.